Yay, we are on. Okay. All right. So like yesterday, and Mary isn't coming, Renee, because she has an emergency. So she texted me this morning. I just wanted to and Renee is gone. Okay, he'll be back. So let's do how we always do everything. You know, there's a saying, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So this is how I like to do, how I enjoy doing everything is start off with a meditation. So we will do an good job, people, bringing your drinks and your paper and pens. And so if you don't have paper and pen, get it. If you don't have water, get it. And you can keep yourself unmuted because this is an interactive thing. It's not me trying to teach you something because I have nothing to teach you. I'm only here to remind you what you already know in your subconscious level, in your soul level, whatever you want to call it. And when we write, we remember. So I'm a hypnotherapist. My job is to tell you to write because I know when you write it, and even if you lose your notes, you will still remember because your subconscious remembers it. It's like learning to swim. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. You never forget it. And Shalini, I see your hand is raised. If you want to say anything, just unmute yourself and speak. I'll wait for you.
Okay, thank you. I missed yesterday's session, and could you give me a brief up on what is what happens in this group?
Nothing happens in this group. Okay, I'll tell you what happens in this group. Renee is my mouthpiece, okay? And he's one of my beloved students whom I know since 2000, God knows whenever, from many lifetimes for sure. Anyone who comes to me more than once knows me from before, okay? I know that for sure, okay? And we have a scientist over here, Kevin, who doesn't believe in reincarnation, and I'm quite okay with that. I have to pick on you, so I get you to talk. Okay, Renee, do you want to, this is your great teaching moment because you're a great coach, you're a great teacher, I know that. Would you like to share with the rest of us what you were reminded of yesterday? I was going to say you learned yesterday, but you didn't learn anything. You were just reminded. It just came to your conscious awareness. So would you like to share? Unmute, my darling.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Renee. Renee in Spanish, but anyway. So yesterday, what I got yesterday, I wrote a couple of things down. Basically, I wrote here 3-day challenge to get what I want. I wrote, I want to start the day in peace, happy, productive, and mindful of everything to the best of my ability. Be grateful for everything that I have. Set a timer on everything I need to get done set a timer for everything that I need to get done throughout the day. And then I wrote what I got out of this meeting is to change my wants into needs, to do more for others, and to be mindful of how to start my day so I can end my day well. Yeah, so it's pretty much about living in the present and and then I started the day with some prior meditation. And then throughout the day, just be reminded to live now, not in the past and in the future. And then at the end of the day, hopefully I'm gonna have a peaceful day and a joyful day.
So was yesterday a peaceful and a joyful day for you, Renee?
Yes, it was.
Okay, good. So I know your hand is up, so I'm just going to add to that, and then Shalini, you can ask more questions. The reason I put this challenge together, because those who know me that I love to love. Okay, I'm very good at loving people. I'm good at sharing love, and I'm good at receiving love. Okay, and love is something from which we came, and love is something with which we live, and love is what we leave the place with once we leave. Okay, that's my philosophy in life. That is how I live my life. Okay, and I have always been like this. This is not something I learned. Okay, this is what I always, when I was very little and I would not wear glasses, and I had the sister, and Shalini, I'm assuming you were raised in India. Yes. So in India, it's like Mexico, where everyone is family. Everyone is uncle, auntie, grandma, granddad, elder brother, elder sister, younger sister. That's how we. So there was this sister of mine from my village who would, whenever she would look at me, she would say, "Oh, your eyes have the most Maya in it." Because in Bengali, when we say Maya, means the most affection in it, like motherly love in it, And she was older than me. She was older by 10, 11 years. And she would say this always, that you have the most Maya in it. And the Hindi word for that is mamata, the way a mother loves. Okay, the way a mother loves. And the Dalai Lama talks about it when he says that this is what Buddha said. The way to learn to love is imagine that you are the mother with only one son. The way a mother loves her only son, that is how you can define ideal love. Because if a mother has only one son, she will never love anyone more than that one son. So when you learn to love one person, like that person is your only son and you are the mother of that person, you can learn to love everyone like that. So that these are Dalai Lama's words and these are Buddha's words. So I come from that place. I just wanted to share that because, some people are, for you, I'm brand new. And some people we met once or twice. So having said that, what we covered yesterday was, because it's a 3-day challenge, okay? And a 3-day challenge is for you to get what you want, okay? I'm a trainer in neuro-linguistic programming, and the premise of my work as a trainer in neuro-linguistic programming, so I train people to become NLP practitioners and master practitioners. That's what I do. So one of the many things I do. So over there, it is all about, which has been, it's now available cheaply in the market. It's called How to Get Your Goals, SMART goals. Everybody talks. And if you're into any form of sales, you know about SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and timely. So yes, goals need to be smart for you to start getting them. And I have been talking about this and teaching this again for 15 years. And I also wrote a book, 11 Steps to Goal Getting. I have a program called 11 Steps to Goal Getting, which you can all have access to if you choose to. And you can literally use that to have any goal, but one goal at a time. You cannot try to have 3 things at the same time, only one. You work on one, get that, then work on another one. So I didn't want to talk about goals because it's not the 1st of January. So I wanted to say, get what you want, because you can have what you want, the things you have and you think you don't want them. There was a time when you wanted them and that's why you got them. Now, if you don't want them, or you want to rinse and repeat, or you want to toss them and make them something new, brand new, you can do anything. You can do anything with that. Okay. So how to get what you want. So yesterday, what we focused on was to make 3 lists. One was because things you have to know what you have. Okay. Then you have to know what you need and you have to know what you want. Okay. What you have, what you need, what you want. And from the things you have to make 2 more lists of what you need and what you don't need. Okay. And how to know from what you have, what you need and what you don't need is you have used it in the last 365 days. If you have used it in the last 365 days, then that is something you need. If you have not used it in the last 365 days, that is something you don't need from what you have, okay? So, and why you need to know what you don't need is because you need clarity. And the only way you have clarity is when you get rid of the cobwebs, you get rid of the clouds, because anything that is out of sight is always out of mind. So you have to get it out of sight. You have to get it out of your reality. And when I say, and whenever I'm saying any verb, you have to remember it's at all levels. It's at the physical, emotional, mental, and energetic level. It's at all levels. Okay. Otherwise, it's called an open loop. In psychology, it's called an open loop. Things, what do you think most of? The things you don't have, the things you have left undone. Isn't that what you do? What are you mostly thinking of? The things you have done and you have completed, do you think of them? No, you're done. But if there's one email that you have not sent out and you thought, oh, it's a tiny one, I'll send it at the end of the day. The whole day, your energy is being drained because you're thinking of that one thing. So remember that, okay? And so we went into great detail over all of that. And yesterday we had another beautiful lady, Mary, who couldn't come today, but she said she will watch the replay. So I'm saying, hi, Mary. So today we are going to take from that list. Oh, and then when people came up with what you need and what you want, the simplest answer is because your needs will always be met. Whatever you need, you will always get, whether you like it or not, You're liking it or not liking it comes from a place of ego, but you need it. And that's why you have it. Okay, whether you have a job or you are jobless, you need it. Whether you have an arm or you don't have an arm, you need it. Okay. So whatever you have, whether you have a husband or don't have a husband, that's the state you need to be. So everything is what we need is always met. What will stretch you is what you want. Your wants will always stretch you, and they are here to stretch you. So, and stretch is like, it's slightly painful, And this is what happens when we start stretching. We lose elasticity. Okay. For example, earlier, when people are younger, it's easier to lose weight. As we age, as the body ages, okay, we are ageless, but as the body ages, it's harder to lose weight. Why? Because we have expanded and contracted and expanded and contracted and expanded and contracted so many times that we have lost our elasticity. So now you have to do more, and then people go for bypass or whatever it is, they want to clip it and tie a knot or whatever, and you become like tight and rubbery and gooey, So to remember, so if you want something and it's going to stretch you, you put it into your need category. Like Renee, can I give your example from yesterday? Just nod your head. Yeah. So he had a want. I want to buy a house for my wife. Again, Renee and I are working one-on-one together too, and I want this as like complementing our one-on-one sessions. So, but whatever you get here, if you just do your homework, you're good. Okay. But you have to do the work at all levels, physical, emotional, mental, and energetic level, because everything happens at all 4 levels. For it to be real, So if you take a want, okay, I want to buy a house for my wife, and make it a need. The moment you say, I need to buy a house for my wife, or I want to buy a house for my wife, which energy is stronger? Need or want? Anyone can answer. Just keep yourself unmuted.
The need.
Need. I need it. I need it. When a baby wants his mother, the mother will drop the whole world and run to the baby. Why? Because the baby needs the mother. But if the baby just wants the mother, mom is like, oh, shut up, be quiet, I'll be there. Okay, just go busy, just go be busy, I'll be there. Because the baby just wants the mother. It's a luxury. So there's a difference between luxury, and there's a difference between luxury and necessity. It's not the same. There are nice to have and need to have. Are you getting it? Either nod your head or unmute yourself and say, yes, I'm getting it. Otherwise, I'll keep repeating myself. Okay. So that's what it is. So since yesterday we went into a great detail, and I'm still, 20 minutes, I'm still talking about that. Okay, at least 15 minutes, because 5 minutes we have to set up ourselves. Here's what I want you to do. Quickly think of something you want in your life. Think of anything. If you want to share, you can share. If you don't want to share, don't share. But get that one thing you want in your life. Just write it, okay? Whatever it is. Renee has his. I'm assuming the rest of you have yours. And then write, I need it. I need blank, and write that thing, whatever it is you need. So Charisse, do you want to play?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, tell me one thing you need.
I need to be healthy.
Okay, she needs to be healthy. But can you say, I want to be healthy?
I want to be healthy.
Okay. How does it feel when you say, I want to be healthy? And how does it feel when you say, I need to be healthy?
When I say I want to be healthy, there's like a agitation to it. It's like, it's way over there. I can't get it. It feels a little distant. When I say I need it, it's like, no, I'm going to get it. Like, it's right there.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you. And keep yourself unmuted,
Okay.
Kevin, is there something you want to share? We didn't hear your lovely voice yet. What is it? Tell me one thing you want.
A happy life. I want to be happy.
A happy life. Okay, say, I want a happy life. I want a happy life.
I need a happy life.
See, he won't even go there. He won't even say, I want a happy life. He's like, I need a happy life. He's not even going there. Okay. So he's like full on into this game. Okay. So Shalini, is there anything you want to share?
But I want to control my anger.
I want to control my anger. Okay. Now say, I need to control my anger.
I need to control my anger.
Tell me if there's a difference in your emotion when you say it, I need to.
I want to control my anger seems far-fetched, and I need to control my anger seems more close to heart.
Yeah, and there's an urgency to it, right? I need it. Okay. So are you going to work towards what you need, or are you going to work towards what you want?
Work towards what I need.
Right? Exactly. Beautiful. Thank you all for playing. Okay. Now write that. I need this. I need to work towards my anger. I need better health. I need happiness in life. And Renee already has this list. Now, you might have all heard of the law of attraction. Have you heard of the law of attraction, all of you?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the law of attraction? Does anyone know what is the law of attraction? Can anyone tell me what is the law of attraction? Renee, you can't answer.
Law of attraction is what you wish manifests.
Isn't that such an idiotic thing to say? That I wish, like I am Indra and Rambha, I wish for her and she manifested. Doesn't it seem like hog shit? If things were really that, like, oh, I wish, and it got manifested, we wouldn't need anything. And there would be too much chaos in the world because everybody would start wishing for everything and it would just happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think law of attraction works?
Law of attraction hasn't worked for me.
It doesn't work for anyone. Does it work? Kevin, does law of attraction work?
What is the law of attraction?
Oh, he doesn't even know. Oh, good for you. You don't even get that. Charisse, do you want to talk about it a little bit? Or no, you just want to skip? Let's continue, right?
Okay.
Okay. Or you want to say something about law of attraction?
Nothing's standing out.
Okay, good. Okay, so I'll tell you, this is Keya's version of law of attraction. You want to write it down? Write it down verbatim. You cannot get what you want. Here's the secret. You cannot get what you want. You only attract who you are. You only attract who you are. Write it. Cherise, are you writing? She was like, Keya said the challenge was about get what you want, and now she's telling I can't get what I want. What am I doing over here? Wasting my time. You only get what you are. Renee, tell me what you wrote.
What you just said.
Okay, so say it. Repeat it.
Okay. You cannot get what you want. You can only get who you. No, you can only attract who you are.
Yeah, you only attract who you are. So if you want the house, you have to become the house. If you want happiness, you have to become happiness. If you want good health, you have to become good health. And Shalini, I'm going to ask you to reframe that. You said you wanted to control your anger. Control is the last thing you ever want to do, because if you're trying to control anger, guess what's controlling you, Shalini?
Anger.
Anger is controlling you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you can't control anger. How are you going to reframe that sentence? Can anyone, Renee, you want to help her?
I was into my own little world right now.
No, okay,
with
be
my-
in your own role. Be
Sorry,
in your own
sorry.
role.
I can-
Cherise,
I can
say
do
it.
that. I need to be in peace.
I need to be in peace. I need to be at peace. Yes. Very good. She's wise. She's very wise. She has done all her homework. Yes, she has done all her homework. You need to be at peace. And when you are in peace, what are you going to attract?
Peace.
Peace. Get it? All of you?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, how do you become peace? You have to do something, because we are all human beings, just technically, but actually we are all human doings. If I told you to just sit for 15 hours that you're awake, just sit and do nothing, just sit, just be. How many of you can do that? Just sit for 15 hours and do nothing.
15 hours?
And do nothing. Just sit.
Monks only.
When you go to Vipassana, you do that. You just sit
Yeah.
and do nothing. 12 hours you have to meditate in the day. And those 3 hours is for going to the bathroom, taking your shower, drinking some tea, whatever. Yeah. We are human doings. We are not human beings. Our core self is a human being, but our shell self, S-H-E-L-L, our exterior, our shell self is a human doing. And our mental self is a human having. I want to have that, I want to have that, I want to have that, and I want to have that. Okay. We are always doing to have something. So, Shalini, in order to have peace, what are you going to do? We all have to do something to have peace. Or Cherise, go ahead.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, we will get to it. We'll get to it. That's why I love small, intimate groups. Cherise, you need good health, right? What are you going to do to have good health? And whatever it takes is not the answer. Whatever it takes is not the answer.
For me, eating better, getting moving.
So do you see already two things she said, and both of them are doing? Okay, so write them. Write them down. So these are your mantras. These are your personal affirmation. These are your prayers. These are your declarations. Okay, your words have power, and anything you speak is your own prophecy. Like Shalini, you already had a shift. You said, I need to control my anger. And you realize that anger is controlling you. And so you said, no, I don't need to control anger. I need to be at peace. Okay. And thank you for your honesty that I don't know what to do to have peace. Let's figure that out. And whatever it takes is not an answer. So, and Kevin wants to have happiness. So Kevin, what are you going to do to have your happiness? What are your options?
I plan to meditate more.
So whenever he says, I'm planning on meditating more, okay, it's like, okay, So he's going to do something, and the doing part is the meditation. But when he's meditating, it's just being, okay? Now, when somebody says, I'm planning on meditating more, I'll take them through the steps of SMART, be specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and timely, okay? It has to be for you, SMART. Your goals have got to be SMART. So write this, okay? Now, there are two ways of writing it, depending on what makes sense for you, okay? Like Shalini says, she wants peace. She needs peace. I am, and what is this peace for? Let's go a bit deeper, okay? And everybody use Shalini's example to work on your own. Why do you need peace? Let me ask you. Why do you need peace, Shalini?
Oh, I kind of lose it with my kids. It's just today morning, I had an awful start to the day.
Okay. So how is peace? So if you have peace, when you have peace, how is it going to help you?
If I have peace, I won't be caught in that emotions of sadness. I would be more elevated and more more sensible in my behaviors.
Okay. So you want to have sanity.
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to have your dignity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't want to seem like a monster to your kids, because I know your kids aren't monsters and you seem like a monster. You're like, my mom is a monster. She's very big and she's very beautiful and she's very scary.
Yeah.
That's what kids think of their mother, when moms love them so much and want everything right for them. Okay. So yes. Okay. So, and you use the word if. Now, if is a very low energy word.
Right.
You say when.
When.
You say when.
Okay.
When I have peace, I am a loving mother to my children. I am the mother my children deserve. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everybody find a reason for the things you need. Someone needs health, someone needs happiness, someone needs peace, someone needs a house. The reason. Because trust me, there will be times you want to kill someone or kill yourself. I have done that many times, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And at that time, I want to just drop everything. And I'm like, oh, forget it. I want to kill anyone. I'll just go ahead and kill myself. And I drop everything for one reason, the why factor. The why factor. So I can keep myself going on the path, because it is hard and it is long and it is lonely. Okay, people love you, people want to support you, but they can only support you as much as you can support yourself. No one can do for you more than what you do for yourself. Okay, so you need to have that why. So write that why. Renee, you're right. Why is that house important for you? I'm just speaking on the house. Okay, why is happiness important for you? Why is health important for you? Why is peace important for you? Write that why. For Shalini, we did the exercise, so her children can have the mom she believes they deserve. Okay, everybody write your own reason. And if you want to share, it's a great place. You're safe over here. And we can take it from there. Okay.
You mentioned core as human being, shell as human doing. What's mental? I missed it.
Human having.
Having, okay.
Having. Oh, I want to have that. Oh, I want to have that. Oh, I want to have that. Human having.
Wow. It's just 20 minutes and I'm learning so much already. Wonderful. Thank you, Keya.
You're welcome. So you can leave a testimonial for me later on Google and Yelp. Okay. I will ask all of you guys to do that. So whatever you feel like. And if you don't feel like, that's fine too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it would be nice if you did it. Okay.
Of course, I will.
So here is the thing. Okay. when you have your why, you are closer to that. So the first thing you will write is, I'm going to take Kevin's example, okay? He wants happiness. So I am a happy person. Either you will write that, I am a happy person, or you will write, I am in the process of becoming a happy person. Because for some people, it's like, I don't think I'm a happy person. You know, you can say, I'm a peaceful mother, or you can say, I'm in the process of becoming a peaceful mother, peaceful woman, peaceful wife, peaceful human, peaceful person, okay? Whatever it is. Now, Sharice wants health, okay? I am a healthy person, or I'm in the process of becoming a healthy person. Both of them work. And it all depends upon your suggestibility, because some people will resonate with I am, and some people will resonate with I'm in the process of. And nothing is Boolean, nothing is 0 or 1. You can also say that for some things you will say I am, and for some things you'll say I'm in the process of. Okay, because your subconscious has to get it. Your subconscious is a child younger than 8, and your subconscious needs to get it. So you have to speak your mantras, your prayers, your affirmation in a way that your subconscious gets it, not your ego self, this conscious mind that gets it, which is all brilliant with PhDs and everything. Okay. So I'm in the process of. Now, what are you going to do in order to have that? Okay. Kevin said he is going to meditate. So he will write either, okay, I am meditating, and again, specific every day. And again, more specific every day in the morning, every day in the afternoon, every day at night, every day in the night for 20 minutes, or every day in the morning for an hour. Specific, 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 specific. Every day in the morning for an hour at 7 a.m. Every day in the morning for 40 minutes after I wake up, because some days you wake up at 7, some days you wake up at 6, okay? Specific, specific, specific. It has to be bound by time, and it has to be reasonable for you. For some people, 12 hours is great, and for some people, 12 minutes is too hard. So whatever works for you now, that is what you're going to write. Make sense? All of you? Okay. Now, when you are doing whatever it is that you promise to be doing, like Renee says, he needs to buy a house for his wife. Whatever he's doing, okay, either he's in the process of, or he already is. So the B factor, okay, is who are you being when you're trying to buy a house? Renee, I'm going to pick on you now. I was giving all of them more time because yesterday they didn't have me.
So what were you saying? So what am I being?
What is your goal? Yeah, when you are doing, I'm going to say blank to buy your house, who are you being? First thing you need to do is start saving money,
Well, that I know. That I wrote down.
I know you wrote down, see?
So, yeah.
See? Yeah. So who will you be when you're saving the money?
A caring husband that wants to make
a caring husband, perfect. What else you said? I didn't want to interrupt you, sorry.
Who more am I being?
Yeah, a caring husband, a loving and caring husband, a kind, loving, caring husband.
And I'm also disciplined.
I love it. Okay, so 2 things. He'll be a caring husband, and he'll be now, does he need to be a disciplined person or a disciplined husband?
Person.
Disciplined person. So right now, would you like to write it as, what do you resonate with? I am a disciplined person, or I am in the process of becoming a disciplined person?
Right now, a process of becoming.
Very good. So write that, okay? And everything is for now, okay? Your affirmations will evolve with time. They will change with time. And one day you are writing it and suddenly you'll be like, I'm no longer in the process of, I already am. So Renee has 2 affirmations. I'm in the process of being a disciplined person, and I
Loving.
am a loving, or I'm in the process of.
Loving. I am.
I'm a loving husband. I am a loving husband. I'm a kind husband. I'm a caring husband. I'm a supportive husband. You know? So do you understand, all of you, how to get to all this? How to write your affirmations? Okay, very good. Now, this is called the law of creation. So before the law of attraction can happen, the law of creation needs to happen. And that is why your wishes don't come true, because it's just a wish. It's in the air field, it's a wish. When you say a wish, this wish happens. It's in the mental plane. It's not in the physical plane. For anything to manifest, it has to come down to the physical plane. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah. I don't know, this, it goes along, but I was told that, I read that book, The Law of Attraction, and
We all read it. I read it 20 years ago. Continue.
I went to a seminar and the ladies, almost what you said, where if you want that house, you have to imagine yourself in the house, and even the way you dress and blah blah blah. That didn't work. But then I came across another one that it's almost what you said, that the law of attraction is whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. So like the universe is this giant mirror that, if you're kind to people, people are kind to you. So that's the law of attraction, whatever you want. So if you ask God, how can I help you? Because he needs help. And then God asks you back, how can I help you? It's that law of attraction.
That's
whatever. Yeah. So anyway, I just want to say that.
okay. Very good. So I am assuming Sharice is still here. Her camera is gone. So here is the next thing, okay? Now for law of creation to also happen, to start working in your favor, there's another law that comes before it. That's called the law of sacrifice. It's called the law of sacrifice. And you're like, Keya, don't make us work so hard. Okay, and law of sacrifice says to get anything, you have to give something. And I'll give you a simple example, okay? Let's say you want to watch a sunrise. Now, can you be lazy in bed, lying in bed, fast asleep in bed, and still watch a sunrise? How many of you believe sunrises are drop dead gorgeous to die for? How many of you feel sunrises are awesome, right? Kevin, do you like sunrises?
Yes,
Yes. Now, can you be lying in bed to watch a sunrise? No.
if you're lucky.
If you're lucky, if you have one of those houses which has a dome roof, and you can see the sun, okay? You have to, but you cannot be sleeping. You cannot be sleeping. You cannot have your eyes closed. So you have to give up your morning sleep so you can watch a sunrise. Okay, and let me tell you something about sunrises, because I love sunrises. It is best before the sun rises, because once the sun rises, okay, it's daytime. It's time to go home and shower and do all the other stuff. The time before the sun rises, it's like, can this last forever? That's me, okay? That's how much I love a sunrise. So I have to give up that early morning sleep so I can enjoy the sunrise in the morning, okay? Now, if you want to buy a house, you have to give up certain things. Maybe you have to stop eating out, so you can put money aside. Your bank will not, your employer will not say, oh, Renee Ramirez, you want to buy a house for your wife? I will start giving you $1,000 extra a month so you can eventually save the money. And no, you have to give up something. Okay, we all need to give up something in order to get what we want. And no one can tell you what that is. Only you can decide for yourself. Mm-hmm. And a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. One step. So what is that one step you're going to take, and in which direction are you going to take? Okay. Okay. So maybe, since I picked on not eating out, maybe you can stop eating dinner outside and just eat lunch out because you go to work. Maybe you can stop having coffee outside. Once a lady, and I told her this, and I really asked her to do the math, and she realized that in a year, she was spending $1,200 on coffee, drinking coffee outside. She says, okay, and $60, I can have the whole year's coffee. But I'm spending like $1,200 on coffee outside. And I'm like, It's things like that you don't notice. Like I'm a person who doesn't eat out. And I'll tell you, here's my reason for not eating out. Because people have told me, oh, you're such a miser, you don't eat out. I'm like, no, I love to travel. And when I travel, I want to eat out. Every meal I don't eat over here, that money goes towards my eating out when I'm traveling.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Now, we have this B&B where, you can cook while you travel.
Yeah.
And I'm cooking at home. I need a vacation.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So everyone decide for yourself, what is it that you are going to give up in order to get what you want? Because before you create, you have to sacrifice. When you sacrifice, you create. When you create, you attract. There are 22 laws of universe. I just shared 3 with you.
Wow,
Okay.
22?
Yeah.
Awesome.
22 that I'm aware of. I'm sure there are more. Okay. 22 that I'm aware of. Now, here's what I'll tell you. I'll give you another example. Let's say you want to build a house. You're walking down a nice, beautiful pasture and you say you want to build a house. What's the first thing you're going to do? Come up with a design, because from your mind, you will bring it down to the paper and you will draw a design, the kitchen, the bathroom, the porch, the yard, the barn, everything. Okay, you have to bring it down to the physical plane. Okay, and that is why I'm getting you guys to write. So you bring it down into the physical plane. You will take it somewhere, you'll get it, checked off, you get the money. And then what are you going to do to build your house? Are you going to start building it now that you have a design? Are you? Am I making sense? You're going to start digging a hole. You'll start digging a hole in the earth. And somebody may come and tell you, hey, you said you're going to build a house. All I see you do is dig a hole. People will come and ask you that. I thought you wanted to buy a house. All I see you is not eating out anymore. You really need to buy a house? Forget the house. Come out, let's go eat. Yeah. That is the sacrifice. The digging the hole is the sacrifice. Does that make sense? Yeah. So does anyone want to share? Cherise, you have muted yourself. Do you want to share? What are you going to do?
Sure. I am going to start going to bed early because I realized that lately I've been staying up so I don't wake up early enough to exercise.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go to.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you upfront, okay, because this is me. I'm an intuitive, okay? You can't hide from me. You can run from me, you can't hide. I'm the mom, okay? So I'm going to tell Cherise. She's like a few weeks younger than my brother, so she's like, I've really taken her in. So here's what I'll tell you. In order to sleep early, what do you need to do so you can sleep early?
Turn off the shows that I like to watch.
What else? So do you see already one sacrifice? No TV shows. That's a sacrifice.
Yep.
What's the next thing?
Kids to bed earlier.
Are they just going to go to bed early just because mommy wants to wake up early? Are they going to go to? No. So what are you going to do?
Put them to bed earlier. Like go through our nighttime routine earlier. We've been starting at like 8, but I'm gonna start at like 7.
Okay.
Also,
are they going to put up a fight when you start at 7?
A little bit. They might.
So what are you going to do?
Put my foot down. They know, because they too don't want to get up in the morning. Mm-hmm. So they'll be a little, resistant, but they'll get there. It's
okay.
just,
Do you see the list of sacrifices? Resistance. What is resistance? Who likes resistance in their life? Does anyone like resistance?
No.
No. But what is resistance? Isn't that what we do in the gym? What do we go to the gym? Resistance, lifting weights.
Yeah.
Resistance, working against resistance. When you work against resistance, guess what happens? You grow stronger.
Yeah.
This world, this earth plane is an spiritual gym. It is a mental gym. It is an emotional gym. You have two choices. Either take meds and numb your pain, or do the work and get stronger. And Socrates said that which doesn't get better gets worse. This law of impermanence. Buddha said that.
What is
Everything
it?
is,
Can you repeat that?
whatever doesn't get better gets worse. Nothing stays the same. Nothing can stay the same. Okay, nothing can ever stay the same. Change is the only constant in life. So if it is not getting better, it is getting worse. If you're not making money, you're spending money. If you're not getting healthy, you're getting sick. If you're, we can go on and on. If your muscles aren't growing stronger, they are growing weaker. So whatever is not getting better in life is getting worse. You just don't notice it, okay? Because you're not sitting and meditating for 12 hours a day. That's why you don't notice it, but it is. So you already listed your sacrifices. One more thing I'm going to ask you, Charisse. Do you have caffeine?
I do in the morning, not at night.
Okay. Do you do it in the afternoon or midday?
No,
Okay, good.
no.
I have to say that.
Usually
Yes.
by 12, I'm done.
Okay. So maybe by 11, you'll be done now.
Push
Yes.
that up earlier. Mhm.
Yes. Because your body is used to it, right? Running off of that caffeine till 8.
Yeah.
Now you can't have. So today you can't have your 12 cuppa. Your noon cuppa, you can't have it. You already lost it. We started at 11.
Mhm.
Because it's your bio clock, your biorhythm. This body is amazing. Use it.
Yeah.
Use it. Okay. So before we wrap up, does anyone have any question?
I can't find what I can sacrifice.
You don't know what to sacrifice? Okay. So what is it that you want?
I want peace. Or
Okay. So what are you going to do in order to have peace? You have to have it written. We were doing the exercise. Everyone was writing theirs. You didn't write yours? What are you
No.
going to do in order to have peace?
not get angry, but then I don't know how to stop that.
Okay, that's your homework. You'll tell us tomorrow
Okay.
what came up for you. Okay, this is just the beginning. We've only just begun. Okay, yes.
Can I share something?
Yes, of course. I knew Renee had the answer. Go ahead.
Well, I don't have the answer, but something that I'm in an AA group, and something that I learned a long time ago is to in order to have peace. I mean, it seemed like happiness is a byproduct of peace, but in order to have peace, I need to accept. This is one of the principles, and accept everything because it is what it is. The world will keep going, and it's only in here that it's not okay, and because it's not okay, I'm not happy. Because it's not okay, I'm just pissed off all day, and the world continues, and it's only me who's carrying that weight all the time. So I need to just accept. And now acceptance, I mean, there's acceptance, and there's some things we can do about it. If you can do something about it, then do it. If it's logical, whatever. But if it's not, then why bother? Why a guy cuts me off, and he cut me off, and now he's in front of me, and it's only 10 seconds that he's ahead of me, and yet I'm gonna have a bad day all day because of those 10 seconds. So if I learn to accept and just, you know what, it is what it is. And then before I mean, it takes a lot of practice though, but then before you know it, I'm gonna be at peace, and then before you know it, I'm gonna be happy.
Yes.
So
acceptance is the key. Yes, this is what, here I'll give it to you, but you don't work with me, so I cannot take you through the process, okay? Nobody needs to ever work with me. Just read my books and you'll have everything. But you will just have it consciously. What is still running your script is your subconscious mind. That's where I come in. I help you work with your subconscious. You cannot do that on your own, okay? That's when you need someone to take you through that process. For example, you might be a massage therapist. Can you massage your back when you need a massage, or do you have to go to a massage therapist?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might be a dentist, a great dentist in town, but when your teeth need cleaning, you need another dentist, okay? So I'm not telling you I'm better than anyone or worse than anyone, or someone is better than me or worse than me, but we all need someone who will take us through that process. So what I do for my students and my clients is provide support, guidance, accountability. Because what do people struggle with in life? Okay, they struggle with not being seen, not being heard, not being supported, not being loved, and not being understood. So that's what I do for my tribe, mi gente. Okay, so here's what I'll tell you. What he gave you was gold. But before acceptance, you have to understand, because understanding happens at the cognitive level, at the mental level. Acceptance happens at the emotional level. Okay? And then the peace comes at the spiritual level. In your belly, you are at peace. When people feel anxiety, it's in their belly. And we don't have anxiety, it's again in the chi center, in your solar plexus. So there's understanding, there's acceptance, and only then peace will come. But before peace, forgiveness has to come. You have to forgive, because without forgiveness, it won't happen. Okay? So these are all very subtle processes, and I'm using the English words, and English is a language of business. It's not a language of spirituality or romance, but that's what we have, and it works for now. So I want all of you, each of you, to take 60 seconds, and I'm going to watch the clock, 60 seconds, and write what you got out of today, because we need to integrate it. So take 60 seconds and write what you got out of today. And just breathe and get into that space. And put your pen on paper and start writing. Renee, you want to share?
I just wrote 3 things. I wrote what I got out today is like how to manifest your wants, which is going to turn into needs by applying certain laws of the universe. And I haven't written down. And then I just go, just do it, like Nike, because just do it, because I always talk myself down, or out of it. And then become what you desire.
Become what you desire. Beautiful. Now, here's something I'll tell you. This is the bonus. You didn't ask for it. Be mindful each time you use the word just. Okay, just. Just be mindful of that. And tomorrow we can talk a little bit about that. So, Sharice or Shalini is looking. So you want to share what you got out of today?
that you cannot get what you want, you only attract who you are. So that's my takeaway.
Okay. Cherise.
Sure. I wrote that I got grounded and clarity in my wants and whys. I got peace. I got time to myself and healing overall.
Thank you. Kevin.
I wrote, I'm in the process of blank. I'm what I want. And I need to explain what I want simply to my subconscious, like you would explain it to a small child.
Mhm. Okay, beautiful. So let's end it off with, again, 1 minute meditation. I'll take you all guided. So drop your pen, pencil, anything, cell phone, and just take 4 hard breaths, breathing in through the nose, holding in and exhaling with your mouth. Inhale, slow, long, deep, and release, relax, let go. Breathe in, slow, long, deep. Hold, release, relax, and let go. And breathe in again, slow, long, deep, all the way into your belly. A breath of gratitude for this day, this moment, this hour, this journey. Hold, release, relax, and let go. This Sangha, this satsang, this togetherness, the way we supported each other, held each other, the sacred space. And now, just breathing into your chest, your shoulder blades, just relaxing, just relaxing your lungs, your diaphragm, relaxing your abdomen, your upper belly, your lower belly, relaxing your back, your shoulder blades, relaxing your middle back, relax your lower back, your entire spine, top to bottom. Relax your hips. Breathe in, breathe into your thighs. Let the oxygen flow. Breathe into your knees, breathe into your lower legs, your calves. Let your life force flow into your prana, flow into your shin, your ankles, your heels, your feet, your toes, your toe tips. Breathe into your neck and your throat. Breathe into your shoulder blades. Breathe into your shoulder joints, your upper arms. Relax your biceps, your triceps, your elbows. Relax your lower arms. Relax your wrists. Relax your palms, your fingers, and your fingertips, even your fingernails. Relax your toe tips. Relax the bottom of your feet, your soul. Relax your face, relax your chin, relax your jaws, relax your mouth, your lips, your teeth, your tongue. Relax your cheeks, your ears, relax your eyes and your eyebrows, relax your forehead, and relax the top of your head. Relax the back of your head and your crown. So with all the love and light that is me, I humbly bow to the love and light that is each of you, Kevin, Renee, Shalini, and Cherise. Om, peace, amen, aloha, shalom, namaste, and adios. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Everything is perfect. You are perfect. The world is perfect. Everything begins with perfection. Everything stays perfect, remains perfect, and everything ends with perfection. And when you remove that which is perfect from what is perfect, all that remains is still perfect. Take your time to integrate all this energy today. Be loving to yourself, be loving to others. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. And remember, when you say, I love you, I comes before love, and love comes before you. Only when you love yourself, you can share the love with whoever it is that you feel like. All right, I will see you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Until then, be well.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Very much,
Bye.
You. Bye.
Bye.
you guys.
Bye.